listening. All right. Hello. Thank you for coming out tonight. It really means a lot to us to see this kind of crowd here for just the first half of our concert. So, first up, as Mr. Steyer said, is our beginning percussion class. With just a little demonstration for you. So, as you can see, we've got a lot of beginning percussionists, and so the reason we're approaching things this way is I don't know if you guys know this, but drums are loud. It just was not practical to try to have this many kids play with the beginning band. There are a few of them who went above and beyond and wanted to play with the beginning band and showed us that they were going to be able to learn that music and all that stuff, who you will see up on stage here in a minute. But everyone's been in my actually two beginning percussion classes. These were two separate classes on stage versus what we have here in the pit. Everyone's been working super hard, learning a lot of cool stuff, and so we wanted to come up here and just show off. Everyone get to show off what they've learned. So the first exercise that both classes started with is a little common percussion exercise called 8 on a hand. It's where you play. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's where you play 8 notes on your right hand and then 8 notes on your left hand. And they learned that really quickly, and so we expanded a little bit into another exercise called 8-4-2-1, which, as you can probably guess, starts with 8 on a hand, and then we move to 4 on a hand, then 2, and then 1. So that's the first thing we're going to show you tonight, and this has been our warm-up all semester. As soon as they learned this was the first thing we played, like, every single day in class. So here we go. This is 8-4-2-1. And as you can probably tell by our setup, my two beginning classes were not actually the exact same. So percussion is roughly split into two parts. We've got drums or battery instruments, so that's drums and other auxiliary like cymbals, tambourine, that sort of stuff. And so we had one class, this one here in front of me, was focused on those sort of instruments. And the bread and butter of that side of percussion is the snare drum. And so these practice pads, we don't have 42 snare drums, and you wouldn't want to hear it even if we did. So what they're playing on down here are practice pads. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's a way for percussionists to practice their snare drum technique without annoying their friends and neighbors. The other half of percussion is mallet or keyboard instruments, things like marimba, xylophone, vibraphone, glockenspiel. We've got at least one of all of those up here. And so that's what this class up here beside and behind me was about. And so as we got further we started with the same exercise, but as we got further in the class, they started to learn some exercises that are more specific to like their half of percussion. So the drums are going to play something called a paradiddle, which is a little sticking exercise. And percussionists, we are simple creatures. A lot of our exercises use onomatopoeia. It's what it sounds like. So a paradiddle, I don't have the hands to demonstrate this with a microphone in hand, but it's a pair of single strokes, so like right, left, and then a double stroke, or what we call a diddle. So that would be right, right. So right, left, or left, right, left, left. They're going to be playing both of those. Mallets up here started learning scales, and just like sticking exercises, which we call rudiments, are the core of what makes up a lot of drum music. Scales and things of that nature are a lot of what makes up mallet music, and so they're going to be playing a little 5-note scale for you. But the cool thing about the book we've been using is our exercises are actually meant to be played together. So at the same time, drums are going to be playing paradiddles, mallets are going to be playing a 5-note scale. So make sure you kind of have your eyes on both as we do this part.